Tricks to learn before playing Breath of the Wild's Great Plateau Blindfolded. This tutorial will use the 8-bit Do light controller. You can pick one up from Amazon for around $25. It comes in two colors, yellow and turquoise. Which team are you on? Download the 8-bit Do firmware updater program. Version 1.03 has made significant improvements to the D-pad and will be required for this tutorial. Run the program on your PC, connect your controller, and press the center button. Check to make sure you have version 1.03. If not, click Update and wait until the process finishes. As with all firmware updates, do not unplug the controller until it is finished. Let's set up the button mappings. On the home screen, go to System Settings. Navigate to Controllers and Sensors. Select Change Button Mapping. Select your 8-bit Do light controller and go to Change. Disable both the L and R stick presses. Activating the click requires pressing all four buttons down. We need to remove any unwanted inputs, so it's best to turn these two off. We do need the R stick press to activate the scope in Breath of the Wild. Remap Capture button to the R stick press. Select Done and OK. The controller is now ready. You can test the controller on the map of a new game. While zoomed in, hold up or down to see the cursor move perfectly in those directions. If the cursor moves left or right, you most likely don't have firmware version 1.03. However, moving left or right will move the cursor slightly upward. This is due to the limitations of the 8-bit Do's D-pad. At least version 1.03 comes close enough. Now that the controller is set up, it's time to understand the tricks required. Bunny hops. While holding target, press X to jump. You can rapidly spam X and Link will remain in place. Now try holding a direction on the left D-pad and quickly press X afterwards. To be consistent, jump in place before hopping a direction. This prevents moving accidentally before the directional hop. Here, I am slightly off-center from my starting spot. Frame 1. 2. Link moves slightly left. 3. 4. Always remember to jump in place before hopping a direction for consistency. Chaining multiple hops together after the initial is consistent as well, and recommended. And that's it for bunny hops. Hop to it. Camera lock. When moving forward, the camera doesn't change. However, moving in any other direction will force the camera to move, curving our path. To prevent this, we can lock the camera. Without holding target, tap or hold up or down on the right D-pad. One tap will do it, but you can move the camera as much as you want. Now, no matter what direction you move, the camera will remain straight and locked. When locking upward, Link's footsteps become louder and clearer. Note that pressing target will cancel this trick. Axe swing. With a two-handed weapon out, tap Y, then hold the direction afterwards. Link will swing in place and change his direction. This works in all four cardinal directions, as well as diagonals. Warning, do not hold Y down too long or you'll spin and curve the camera. Axe turn. After an axe swing, hold target to face that direction. Swings point to a direction, turns focus on that direction. Scope and cancel. To force Link to face forward, pull out the scope and close it. Same button or with B. This is especially useful if Link slips off of small objects and you need to correct this angle. Slips can happen rarely. If you target after one, the camera will curve. However, if you scope and cancel, Link will continue to face the camera. When in doubt, scope it out. Wall align. You can force the camera to face a straight, non-climbable wall. Jump toward a wall while holding up. After falling, retarget. Doing it twice guarantees a straight angle. Rarely, the first attempt will ever so slightly be off-center. After aligning, Link can move perfectly straight or perpendicular to the wall. Whistle sprint. While holding down on the control pad, hold the direction and spam B. This allows Link to run without using stamina. This can be combined with running for maximum speed efficiency. Note, whistle sprinting is slightly slower than regular running. It can also avoid climbing gentle slopes and consistently position Link at a certain spot on a wall. Triple jump angle. You can jump and turn in place by quickly pressing a 90-degree direction, then jump. The timing is very tight, so be sure to practice it. 180-degree turns have a quirk. Notice how Link does not fully face down. Jumping at that direction again will fix it. This makes it more of a 170-degree turn. Don't quote me on that. It depends on if Link was last facing left or right. We can manipulate this. Jump in place the direction you want to end at. Continue another 90 degrees. Finally, do a 170 turn. After correcting in this case, when you do a 170 turn, Link will always face slightly right. The only place that currently uses this trick is near the start of the game. This provides a super consistent angle to reach the Great Plateau tower. Fall damage cancel. Let's learn how to fall without taking damage. With a weapon equipped, hold R and jump off a ledge. Right before you land, let go of R, then hold right on the control pad. Remove the weapon you are throwing, then let go of everything. If done right, you won't take any fall damage. For this to work, the tossing animation must be visible. Let go of R first, then immediately hold right on the control pad. The timing must be spaced apart. A two-handed weapon gives you 6 frames to swap after throwing. Frame before letting go of R. Frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you see this frame, the weapon is thrown and the trick will no longer work. Scope angle. You can adjust the camera upward a certain amount using the Sheikah scope. After the initial scope, Quickly tap the scope button twice. You can repeat this to get a higher angle. This is useful in stasis to freeze a falling boulder. Normally when you cast stasis, the cursor will appear relatively low. With one scope, casting stasis will lock the cursor higher. Scoping twice more will be high enough to stop the falling boulder. You can scope a line as high as you want. Casting stasis or cryonis or magnesis will lock that cursor's position. In stasis, this trick must be done very quickly. Ledge protection. There are many edges that protect the link from falling off while holding target. However, there are some exceptions to this. For example, alternating between two directions quickly can bypass this barrier. Sometimes, ledge protection can be present and sometimes it won't, depending on the exact pixel. When climbing, ledge protection can depend on how you climb. The higher Link finishes the climb, the better chance ledge protection will work. The lower Link finishes the climb, the better chance ledge protection will fail. This setup is consistent, but fails the ledge protection test going right. To fix this, hold up a tiny bit, then down. This is the last notable spot where the protection can fail. Notice how Link is pushed backward when moving left. Jumping will fail. Sploosh. Once again, holding up a tiny bit, then down, will correct this. Bomb walk. When walking towards a climbable surface, Link will automatically start climbing. The same is true while whistle sprinting. However, holding a bomb will prevent this. You can also aim with a weapon. Or with a bow. This tree is infamous for getting grabbed while crossing. All it takes is one slip up to ruin your day. Holding a bomb will prevent climbing the tree. You can see Link getting pushed to the left, preventing the grab. Retarget after climbing. After climbing any wall, always let go of ZL, then hold ZL to face forward. The camera's ending position varies by climb. We normalize this by facing it forward. It is very easy to forget, so please retarget after climbing. Retarget after rune. After casting a rune, you normally want to jump while facing forward. If not careful, you may accidentally perform a stasis jump. While holding ZL and having stasis out or activated, jumping afterward will result in a curved path. This is a stasis jump. Magnesis and cryonis jumps exist as well. When holding ZL, activating stasis, and never letting go of ZL, funky results will occur. Link is targeting, but the camera is unlocked. You never want something like this ruining a run, although it's fun to look at visually. Remember, after activating stasis, let go of ZL, then hold ZL. This applies to stasis, cryonis, and magnesis. Manual versus autosaves. How can you tell the difference between a manual save and an autosave? Autosaves occur every so often and not always at the same exact location. The only way to tell is to manually save with something that an autosave would not have. This could be without a shield or a weapon, or even setting a specific rune while saving. Now when you try to load a save file, check if your weapon, shield, rune is as you saved it. If something is off, try to load a different save file. After the bomb trial, you gain access to an amiibo rune. Just another rune I shouldn't normally have on. Unequipping the weapon is preferred, as you should always have a weapon on hand. Weapon off, manual save. Weapon on, autosave. Those were all the tricks and concepts needed to beat the Great Plateau blindfolded. It looks like a lot, but with practice, will become second nature. After setting up, you never have to worry about it again. Some tricks are only done once in a run, while others only twice. The rest are scattered throughout. With these tricks, you have everything you need to complete a Great Plateau run. There will be a separate video walking through a simple route for anyone to try. I hope this video was helpful and clear enough to understand the fundamentals. To everyone else, I hope it was interesting seeing the different methods we use when blindfolding this game. This is my first ever tutorial video, so I apologize if it wasn't crisp and clean. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. You can also join our Discord server, where other runners can answer specific questions. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.